The first time I went to a church service, I went to preach. This was 2 months ago. On the Thursday before my sermon, I sat in my living room staring at a blank Google document titled Sermon, Write This Now. I planned to discuss something about homelessness and the housing crisis, but I didn't know where to start. So I proceeded to take aimless laps around my apartment. How could I connect with people whose community I felt so unfamiliar with? Eventually, I sat down long enough to type out a half-hearted reflection on home and some empty musings about why it's important to make housing more affordable. Having effectively written myself out of my speech, I shut my laptop. The next morning, I arrived bleary-eyed to the join session. That day, we were learning about spiritual technologies, Jewish practices and rituals to apply to organizing. In my breakout group, Rabbi Jaffe asked, "How can you apply spiritual technologies at your work?" I thought, snapping out of my sleepiness. Maybe I could use this on the speech I've been avoiding. So I shared my sermon predicament with the group. Fellows suggested I use Judaism to bring myself back into my words. Finally, my thoughts started to flow. I wrote about tshuva, turning inwards, and what it means to turn inwards to look at our own neighborhoods, instead of viewing homelessness as a distant problem out there. And as I discussed tshuva, I had a chance to look inward at myself and how I was relating to the people I was organizing. We didn't need to be the same to build shared understanding, and I didn't need to hide behind hollow words to feel comfortable. That Sunday morning, I spoke to a community different from my own without hiding myself. In my own Jewish tradition, I started, as I watched a crowd of strangers nod along.